Season 2 of the Pat and JT podcast.
Oh man, I'm here at last. The first time, always gonna be the best. Come on!
Exclusively on the Hurrdat Media Network.
That's our little network. And right now, as we speak, it's snowing, and I couldn't be happier.
It's ridiculous.
Super happy. Happy because we were going to hold off and rake our leaves this week. Didn't do it. Yesterday, got it all done in our backyard. Thanks to our neighbor, Gene. We call him Gene Jacket. He brought over his Leafinator 2000. I don't know what it's
Leaf
called.
blower.
But no, it wasn't that. It was
Leaf sucker?
It was an attachment to his lawnmower.
Yes.
And it didn't suck. It just annihilated them.
So you mulched it.
We mulched it, but then we picked it up and we put our entire yard worth of all the leaves in one trash. Last year, It was 4 weeks, 8 different bags. This year, Jean Jacket came through big time.
Wow. So you got all the leaves picked up is what you're saying.
Yep. And we were going to hold off, and I'm glad we didn't.
It'll be 60s again next week.
Probably. More than likely.
More than likely.
Yeah.
Don't know what it's like in Tennessee.
We have somebody on the phone that can tell us.
What?
Allie.
Hello.
Hi.
Allie
I can tell you,
Mascarello.
it's beautiful here, like almost all the time.
Oh my gosh. Are you expecting
Sorry to say.
bunches of snow at all?
I would like to get some because our dogs would love it, but other than that, I'm good with the 70s November we've been having.
That's great. We were good until today. We were the weekend wasn't awful, like 50s.
No, it was awesome.
It wasn't awful. As long as the wind doesn't blow, as they always say in Nebraska, as long as the wind's not blowing, it's beautiful. That's just the way it is.
Sometimes the wind blows so much, just so consistently that it makes you angry.
Yeah.
Like you snap at your kids.
That's where
Oh, yeah.
That's where
Yeah, you
people
snap
go
at other
crazy.
people's kids.
Infuriating.
Yeah. You just yell at any
Exactly.
child for whatever reason.
Why don't you give us a little background on Allie? Your family's still in Omaha. You still have family up here.
So we're trying to figure out holidays because I have one brother who's still in the Omaha area. And then I've got family in Denver, family in Florida, and family in, me, I'm in Tennessee. And then my brother just moved to New York.
So I'm hearing Zoom Christmas.
Zoom giving?
We're doing Zoom giving for sure. I think Steve and I are going to order a pizza or something wild.
That's
like
so awesome. We had Chinese food last year for
Right?
Thanksgiving. That was even pre-COVID. So who knows what's going to happen this year?
Well, like my mom, she's the most amazing cook. So there's no point in trying to come close.
Right.
And she's so inclusive that sometimes she would cook all day and then have dinner at like midnight so that everybody could get off work and be there. So I'm thinking Papa John's giving.
That sounds
Papa John's
awesome,
giving.
actually.
I love it.
I was thinking of Jack and Mary's Giving, which is a restaurant.
Which is
Just gonna
fine.
get a nice to-go order.
Heck yeah.
Whatever you gotta do.
Really, it's sad as I just heard from my parents. They usually have a big Thanksgiving at the VFW in Ashland, and there are about 7 or 8 families that all get together, and it's generational, and it goes up and down and sideways. I mean, it's like all inclusive, friends and neighbors and family, and of course they're not doing it this year because the oldest members are right around 90. And
Yeah, I was gonna say, that sounds like a germ fest to me.
it's absolute
Super
germ fest.
spreader of
Oh
it.
heck yeah, we'd probably get thrown in jail.
Heck yeah,
So-
we definitely would.
So, unfortunately, nobody's going to get together. So, the main family, and she's one of the older ones, right? But she's still going to cook everything,
Which is awesome.
And everybody's going to come by and get their to-go plates, and so that's going to be cool, and it'll still work out fine for them. But who did I just hear barking?
That's Jane. She's the guard dog of the household.
Is somebody trying to break in, or are you good?
I'm pretty good. It's most likely the neighborhood children running the streets, and she just likes to let them know, like, hey, you can run the streets, but this is my house. So.
Right? Don't run by my house, heathens. I hear you. I'm glad that she just barks. Pat was on the phone with me a couple times over the weekend.
The wooba. Wink, 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 wink.
Every time I get on the phone. Every
Okay,
time.
we don't have WUBA, but they do have a sixth sense when they can tell, like, I'm on a conference call or something. They'll be like, all right, this is our time to shine. And they'll come, if I have to have video on, they'll come in the room and have a full-on battle royale behind me.
Yeah.
And they get out their howling, their best howls they save.
I think animals
and,
have a connection with electronics because
Yeah.
anytime you try to take a picture of or selfie with a dog or cat, it just never goes right. They just know they turn their head. I'm like, how do they know there's a camera right? They don't even know what cameras are. They're dogs and cats.
So they say.
Right. Right? It's just weird.
Trying to catch video of Jack doing something, he always stops, and I'm like, no, that
All
was
the time.
it was so perfect. So
Every
how
time.
are the puppers?
The puppers are great. They like the sun more than I thought they would. So they've been like Henry will sunbathe and he doesn't want to come inside. And I'm like, you have husky fur.
You're hot.
Yeah. No, he's just like, he'll stick his nose up and his eyes get all squinty like he's doing some sort of Baywatch situation in his mind. But
Angst-ridden lust.
Yeah.
So it's like what? 25 degrees here, it feels like. What is it there? Like 73 and beautiful?
so today it's a little chilly. It's 45, but it'll probably get back to 60 or 70. Like in the mornings it's cold, but during the day it's just about as beautiful as it gets.
How often do you get to see Rocket? Do you guys ever hang out? Do you ever talk to him?
We just had dinner with Rocket like a week and a half ago or something. He took us to a Welcome to Nashville dinner. So he
that's
bought us
awesome.
steaks.
Oh my gosh, where'd you go?
Yeah. I don't remember what it's called.
It was super special. I have no clue where we went.
Tops.
I don't
Well,
know.
we don't know, like, because of COVID, we don't really know our way around. We don't know what's here, really. Like,
What
we
a-
venture out, kind of.
What
But
a terrible time to move.
Right.
Move somewhere you can't leave your
Right,
house.
move to a ghost town, basically.
yeah, well, we know a lot about takeout. So
There you
that's
go.
good.
Have you guys seen the Uber Eats commercials that have been on lately? It's Simone Biles and some creepy old guy that is wearing her matching. It's hilarious. It sounds so fun.
No,
It sounds so
let me
creepy, but it's
correct
funny.
You. He's not a creepy old guy. That's Jonathan Van Ness, and he's my favorite human. You got to watch.
I didn't know who that was.
Queer Eye game. He's on Queer Eye.
Queer
Oh,
Eye.
he is. Well, and
Oh.
that's what I was gonna say. It's like when me not knowing who that person is, it seems like a creepy dude trying to be Simone. But the commercials are hilarious.
Oh my God.
So that show is like I have two favorite shows. One is Schitt's Creek, and one
Schitt's
is
Creek.
Queer
Yeah.
Eye. And
Now I haven't watched the
Queer Eye is
reboot.
the
The
most heartwarming.
OG
Make
queer.
you feel good.
Oh, love it. The first one was awesome. I loved the first Queer Eye 1.0 or whatever,
Yeah.
the first one.
Yeah.
I haven't watched the reboot.
no, I haven't
Oh, the
either.
reboot will make you cry. Every episode, tears are flow.
Awesome.
That is so funny. I love that. Creepy old guy, says the boomer.
I know. Well, I didn't know who he was. And you can't just go on and go. I could have gone. Who's the guy with Simone Biles and the blah blah blah, but I didn't. I just took it on face value. And I even said to
I know.
Beth yesterday, I'm like, who? I can't even imagine the agency that pitched this campaign. Like, we're gonna put Simone Biles, super cute, great, with this really creepy guy that's wearing her matching clothes. And they're like, sold,
That's fair.
done.
Because if you would have Googled it, Google would have laughed at you.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's brilliant.
That's hilarious. Oh my God. So what's keeping you busy lately? What are you working on?
So, well, I got let go from my job. So
I
now
know.
I'm running hard on the YouTube game. I need to make like 100,000 subscribers so I don't have to get another job.
Excellent.
So-
Let's get it done.
Done. Well, you're on
Yeah.
our podcast, so you're almost there.
Hey, you know what? I feel like the one thing right about 2020 is that Pat and JT have a podcast. Like we at least have that.
Thank you.
Thanks. I think maybe we need to set the bar a little higher in 2021.
Now let's
No.
keep it
Well-
safe.
Maybe-
We'll see.
Okay. No, I mean, Allie personally needs to set the bar a little higher in
Okay,
2021.
that's probably
If that's
true.
her highlight, well, I guess 2021 or 2020 has been a
2020
crap.
rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been rough. You're
So
right.
if we're the shining nugget,
We'll
I'm
take
happy to be it.
I'll take any nugget.
Yeah.
But
So I just need everyone to subscribe to me on YouTube. That way I don't have to get a real job
Yes.
and I can just like play with my camera.
Right? So what's the name of yours, by the way, too, on YouTube so they can find you?
So I have youtube.com/Look at Life Project.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm really excited because the reason I want subscribers is not just because I'm trying to buy a Tesla and be rich, which I am, but I really want to help lighten the load of how sucky life can be in being adults. And I really want to use it someday to crowdsource and help raise funds for, I know somebody who can't pay their bills. Okay, well, Look at Life project. Let's get that done. You know,
Yep.
stuff like that. So I have big plans, but I need a larger following to accomplish those.
Understand that. But at least, hey, you know, Rocket's just working on his, trying to get that first 100.
He's at what, like 80?
He's so close. He's getting really close. Because then he wants that personalized URL that you have.
Makes a big difference.
Yes, exactly. So we just need to get more subscribers. Would be extremely
That'd
helpful.
be awesome.
And you know what? It costs $0 to subscribe.
That's right. It's so easy. You just push a little red button.
That's it. And you help somebody.
And I'd love to have it be a network of creators someday. So it's not just me. So that's why I changed the name to Look at Life Project and not just Allie.
Okay. And then your last name's really hard to spell, so it's good. Look at Life easy.
Although phonetically it is correct, right? Mascarello.
That is
Phonetically
true,
doesn't
but
always
still,
work out for me, though.
People struggle.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's very. You're almost guaranteed to get any username or @ on any platform with your last name.
That is accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's also funny because so my last name is Italian, so I'll get Facebook friend requests like every single day from another Mascarello that I've never met, but I just add them because I assume we're probably related somehow.
Somewhere down the line.
They got to be good people. What? Gotta be good. Have you ever
a lot of them like only speak Italian, so I don't understand any other posts, but I'm like, ugh, family.
It's still pretty cool, right? You're so frustrating, family.
They just do that on purpose. Have you ever jumped on Ancestry.com?
No.
You should do that sometime.
I probably should.
I think you'd be overwhelmed with the Mascarellos because then everybody wants to help and you get all those leafs that are trying to help you. You got another leaf. You
Like,
got
oh no.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be awesome. I've never
Yeah.
jumped on there either.
It's really fun. It's really fun because you get people that will inundate once they figure out some connection that they have with you. But like in my family,
Do they ask for money or just
no,
okay?
no, because they're trying to complete their trees.
Oh, got
and so I'm working on my tree, and on my dad's side, there were a lot of Jacks and Johns with the same last name, and trying to sort them out by birth year and birthplace and get them in the right order. Otherwise, it jacks up everything.
Yeah.
and that branch is screwed, and you have to start
That's the
over.
crooked, wobbly branch on the side.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
But
It'll
it's
probably be
fun.
easier like a few generations down because then everybody won't be Jack and John. They'll be like Oxley and Parker and
Yeah, or Jack spelled with a Q, like
Right?
back in the
Yeah.
80s and 90s.
Absolutely. Yeah, can't wait till those generations get to look back.
Yeah, my Aunt Britney. Well, how do you spell that? There's 15 different ways. You spell that with a J, a 7.
Right? I don't have one Britney in my tree right now.
Right, not yet.
Shocking.
And that's the name of this podcast. I don't have one Britney in my tree right now. That's awesome. I got to remember that. I'm going to write that down.
Write that
'Cause I
down.
don't want to forget that.
Take a second and jot that down. But yeah, you're right. The trees are going to really take a turn in the next 10, 20 years. And you're going to have, what are Gwyneth Paltrow's kids' names?
Apple and
Oh, yeah. That
Nugget
stuff.
or something. I had Apple and
What's the other one?
I don't know.
Wren? No.
Wren?
I was thinking like a bird of some sort. Was it
I
some
don't
sort of
know.
a bird?
I think
sparrow.
Is it?
No, not sparrow.
I don't know. We'll find out.
God, I can't remember. Anyway, so as far as your projects that you've been doing, I want people to get on and take a look at that. Absolutely. Just wanted to get an update from you and see how things were going down south.
yeah, it's good. We really like it here so far. We did get we wear masks because let's say the off chance the scientists are right, we want to not get people
Right.
sick.
I hear
so we did get yelled at by like a hardcore Southerner
Oh.
who was really passionate about not wearing masks.
Yeah.
He was really upset that the government took away his moonshine and turned it into hand sanitizer.
Understand that?
Oh, I get that.
That what a waste.
Yeah,
Just
I mean,
pouring it on your hands. Are you kidding me?
right?
Just dumping out a gold mine.
Right.
Well, he
It's
can
true.
still go get it. I mean, spend
Well,
$4 for a
Now,
couple shots at
for a while there,
Walmart.
you couldn't get any moonshine though.
No, that's
because
true.
they were making it all into hand sanitizer.
That's true.
Yeah,
Others.
big
I-
point of contention down
Have
here.
you had any moonshine yet?
No, but I do have hand sanitizer, which informs me that you can
Well, I'll tell you what you do.
drink.
Be sure to throw a few like cherries or peaches in it before you drink it because they're supposed to.
Yeah.
What's that called when you do that?
Ferment?
For now,
Infuse.
infuse. Yeah, I had some once when I went to a NASCAR race in Virginia, and I met somebody in the Camperville, in Camperville, right behind the track, and they had real moonshine, and in the bottom was, I think one had cherries, one had peaches. That's why those popped in my mind. It still burned like a son of a buck on the way down, but it tasted like peaches. So,
The last thing I tasted on this
Do what you
earth was
gotta do.
peaches. I mean, just meeting someone randomly and like you just drinking something at a mason jar.
yeah, it was with a bunch of other people.
Yeah.
All from the same jar.
Ew.
It sounds like horrible. This
PC,
is
that's pre-COVID.
Pre-COVID, man. It's
Yeah.
pre-COVID. Think-
I can't wait till we can all
They're
drink
gone.
after each other
Back
again.
in the day when you didn't have seatbelts, and we
Yes.
go, ooh, now you talk about drinking out of the same. Ooh, okay.
Watching Southern Charm on Bravo just started a couple weeks ago,
have
and they're the first few weeks.
This is
of,
The Bachelor down south.
No,
Oh, I need
no,
to watch
It's,
that.
this
I
is
could
like,
probably, understand it now.
oh yeah,
Right?
absolutely, yeah. It's in Charleston. It's like Real Housewives, but
It's-
with younger people and in
Okay.
Charleston. So, but
I
anyway,
love it
so
already.
they
I love
were
it.
filming for like 3 weeks before COVID hit, and then COVID hit, and now they're transitioning into COVID.
Yeah.
And it's so weird at the beginning of the first couple episodes, seeing people out at restaurants and having parties, and now they're just getting the notification from the governor and how people are kind of making fun of it and saying this isn't going to happen.
Right.
And streets are bare. It's just weird. You forget how far
Yeah.
we've come from normal.
Oh my
After
God.
seeing this like happening in real time, it's crazy.
It's terrible. I mean,
Yeah.
it really is. Watching TV is really hard because you notice those things.
But I'm happy that okay, Grey's Anatomy's, I know, I get it, it's a medical show, but every scene, everybody has masks on. It's kind of like too much. When I watch TV, I want to get away from all that stuff.
Right.
So I'm happy that there are some tiny, a million little pieces or whatever.
Yeah.
They haven't focused on COVID. They recorded during COVID, and they're not talking about COVID. So it's like they don't have masks on.
I
It's nice to
started-
escape.
I started over watching the very first episode of American Horror Story and gone back to season 1 Murder House, which is so good.
So great.
And I couldn't be happier,
Yeah.
honestly, because I don't have to think about it. Because you're right, all the current shows, it gets referenced
Right.
in a lot of them.
I mean, like when
We
we were
have
on
to
the
retrain your brain because when you see
Yeah.
people
Yep.
on shows, you're like, social distance, would you?
I know, right? You do.
But it's nice to get away from that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
when we were on the radio, there were people like, well, don't, talk about other fun stuff. Don't talk about the heavy stuff that's in the news. People want to escape and get away from that.
Right.
And that's how I feel when I sit down. I just want to watch rich yell at each other in Salt Lake City, talk about why they're not Mormon anymore,
100%.
and throw just bottles at each. That's what I want to see.
And what I aspire to be, actually.
right.
Like, that's really
We all do.
what it's all about.
What are you watching right now?
I'm just rewatching Schitt's Creek over and over again. I'm obsessed.
That's a good hole to fall down. That's fine. I think that right there sums it up.
Yeah. Right.
I'd rather go up
And
Schitt's
The
Creek.
Bachelor. I got to keep up with The Bachelor.
Have you really?
This new season jumped the shark,
I
though.
hate myself for it, but
Wait, Pat. It went too far?
It went too far because
What?
Dale came in. Dale swept the first Bachelorette off her feet. They bolted. And now they brought in a replacement one, and they lost me. This guy's gone.
Are you keeping up too, Allie?
oh, yeah, absolutely. We do double TV Tuesdays. So, like, Steve will bring out the second TV and he plays PlayStation. I watch The Bachelorette, and together we're everything that's wrong with
Yes.
the world.
You are, but it's a brilliant idea. It's a brilliant idea.
Magical.
It is magical.
I'm glad you guys are making it. You silly kids.
You crazy kids.
It's wild. It gets wild here. Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, Jack says hi.
Hi, buddy.
He still doesn't have a little brother, little sister, but he does have cats, and so we've got that going for him. But he's doing really well. Like I'd mentioned, he doesn't have a crate anymore, which is awesome.
Which is awesome. It's a big deal.
Yeah,
It's like
and,
a little kid sleeping in a big kid bed.
and he's got a big old throw on the couch, and so he sleeps on the couch. He usually sleeps on the couch at night.
Dudes love sleeping on the couch. It's comfy.
It's crazy. I'm like feeling a little rejected.
Yeah.
I'm like, really? And then
Yeah, they're super independent.
Yes.
Ours do that too. But we have a home camera that we watch what they do while we're out because we don't put them in the kennels when we leave.
Yeah.
And they do nothing. It's very disappointing.
But what
I
do you
gotta
guys in
do
your
that.
home? What do you guys do in your home when you do nothing? You sit on the couch, watch TV, and play PlayStation. They probably say that and go, God, these
That's
humans don't do anything.
They've been modeled.
Right.
We should leave The Bachelor on for them when we leave. That
I
way they
know.
feel more like.
Yep.
I've got one for you. I did subscribe to Dog TV. Have you done that?
Ooh,
Yeah.
no, I need to check that out.
Check it out. I'm not kidding you. They have like 4-hour sessions. So if you're gone in the mornings, it's on for 4 hours. It's music. It's
Fantastic.
like nature sounds or cars or babies or other dogs or this or that, and he watches it. It's crazy. He'll sit there and go, "What?"
Oh my God.
But it's very calming. And then they have one for play. But the relaxation one is the one I put on when I leave. So
Genius.
Yeah, right.
It is kind of genius,
I
actually.
don't know, whatever.
It
Somebody's
is genius.
making money on
I know. Got your $6 a month.
Yes, they did.
Well, you're awesome. Throw out your website,
Yes.
wherever your at's all over the place.
My at's all over my at's all over the place. So youtube.com/Look at Life Project, and then lookatLifeProject.com, and you can also find a Look at Life Project Facebook page.
Yes.
Sweet.
Good deal. It's great to talk to you.
Good to talk to you guys too. I'm glad everything's going well with Hurrdat.
Heard that. Heard that. I heard that. That's almost how y'all say it down there.
That's right. And I told you something. You heard that?
Allie, you're awesome. Thanks. See you later.
Thank you.
Thanks, Allie.
Oh, my goodness.
It's Pat and JT. Our at's all over the place. It's Pat and JT all over the place. 402-403-9478.
Pat and JT Podcast, a Hurrdat Media Production.